Karen, the self-declared queen of the HOA, had always been a thorn in everyone's side. But I never expected her to cross the line the way she did that Saturday morning. I own a 200-acre ranch just outside the HOA's reach, legally separate, and she hated that she had no control over what I did with my land. She constantly complained about my barn renovations, my livestock, even the dust my pickup kicked up when I drove past the neighborhood. But when I refused to attend her latest community compliance meeting, she must have decided to take matters into her own hands. That morning, while I was at the feed store, my phone buzzed with a silent alert from my upgraded security system. I had recently installed high-end motion detectors, tripwire sensors, and live video feeds after hearing about some local thefts, never expecting they'd catch an HOA, Karen in action. I opened the app, and there she was, wandering deep onto my ranch in pastel heels and a matching cardigan, holding her phone like she was recording evidence. What she didn't realize was that crossing the east pasture triggered an invisible security tripwire that silently alerted both me and the local sheriff's department. As she approached my stable, likely trying to snap photos of what she'd call code violations, a robotic voice boomed from the speakers. "You are trespassing on private property. Leave immediately." The look on her face was priceless. She spun around, eyes wide, and tried to act casual, muttering to herself and pacing like she had every right to be there. Minutes later, a deputy cruiser came down my gravel drive, siren off but lights on. I arrived right behind them and watched as she tried to explain her civic duty to the officer. "I'm just checking if the structures here meet safety standards," she said with a forced smile, waving her clipboard. The deputy didn't buy it for a second. I showed him the security footage, including the part where she bypassed the no trespassing signs. She turned red and started blaming confusing boundaries and community concerns, but it didn't work. The officer handed her a citation for trespassing and warned her that another incident could lead to arrest. She left with her heels covered in dirt and her pride in pieces. Since that day, not only has Karen avoided my property, but no one from the HOA has dared set foot near my ranch again. Sometimes the best way to deal with entitlement is to let the facts and the footage do the talking.